welcome back to another video, the only place where you could get anime content daily. I mean, daily posts, daily shorts, anything daily. I got it for you. I'm pretty sure I do. Now, like and subscribe, but I want to tell you about the failure that is DanMachi. Now, DanMachi does have 4 seasons and is a pretty successful anime in of its own right, but when it came out, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon burst onto the scene as a fresh new take on isekai without the harem aspect and the ongoing, relationship drama within the within how some isekais just go focused on the relationships? Now, it does follow Bell and his familia or head thing, hysteria, as they fight against different familias, which includes Hermes and many others, within this world. Now, DanMachi starts off pretty strong. You follow Bell's adventure as he is first weak, and he awakens a skill that makes him grow exponentially stronger as he trains to basically impress a girl, as she wants to be this girl's lover. Come on now. Now within that, you can see him grow strong, especially within the first season with that. And also you can see the fun and comedic ways that they play with Belle and Hysteria's relationship, as Hysteria, I'm probably saying her name wrong, is madly in love with Belle. Now, what I want to tell you is that the downfall of this show, one, all started when they split it up into parts, mostly because they have to do that because of the pandemic, of course, but they split it up into parts. Bad decision, right? Second part within this thing is that the Hysteria and basically Belle's relationship, the first season, you watch it, you enjoy it, you critique it, but that really becomes a crutch, or it really drags down the quality of the show. I'm being for real. As well as his relationships with the other girls. I mean, you could really see the progression in the story in terms of the action, his strength, and how he trains with everything and how to get better with all of that. But that just doesn't happen for 2 seasons. He doesn't get stronger. He goes on the run. He doesn't get faster. You don't see the progression of his character anymore. And outside of that, they focus, instead of what the story really about is him getting stronger and him not being perceived as weak anymore as a singular adventurer, you see him essentially become a harem king with every single body within the show. They're all attracted to his character, and it's at first, as it starts off without being a unique isekai. It's presented to you as a unique isekai with a unique power system, unique skilling, unique familias within the world. It's not an isekai. I'm sorry, not an isekai, but it's a regular. You see the story as it is, not a bad harem anime. But when they introduce multiple girls, and when they focus on the multiple girls and make that the driving point of the story, which it isn't. Belle just wants to be one girl's lover, so I don't know why have so many other ones. There's no point of it. Well, with that Hysteria relationship, which is cool at the beginning, just becomes weird in season 4. Season 3 and season 4, as Belle actually tries to push off from her, tries to avoid her, tries to set boundaries, but no, she doesn't like it. She wants all Belle to herself, and how the comedic moments and how moments are played out in anime, of course. So as well as you're an anime watcher. So as the season goes on, it just keeps breaking down into a generic harem anime where it's not even an overpowered protagonist, because at some point he doesn't really grow stronger. He's weak for essentially the 3rd and 4th season. You don't see the progression as you've seen in the first season, even the slow progression within the character, not character development, but character strength, where he's catching up, where he's trying to catch up to the stronger people. You don't see that because that's not the point of the story. Well, that's not the point of him anymore. It's introducing all these new aspects to the story, interesting aspects to the story, and then turn right around and focus on the harem part, go through a whole arc, war, a whole arc, him climbing a dungeon, whole arc of him basically having a spirit Kamehameha in his hand and helping. But no, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fictional anime girls be attracted to him, and you say why? What is the point of that in the show? Even when you first watch it, I'm 100% sure if you first watch DanMachi, especially the first season, it is not labeled a harem at all. It slowly becomes a harem, and that's what deteriorates the show as a whole, which makes a lot of people drop the show in general. And of course, the seasons that released are like years apart, of course, but a lot of people drop this show because it just became a generic harem anime. And if you're a fan of this show, I'm not hating on it. I'm saying why. For me, when it was first released, it could have been one of the greats of stories and one of the more popular gems of anime. Not, it wasn't going to be popular in terms of popularity, as anime is of course dominated by shonen. But is it wrong to pick up a gem? It could have been a gem, much like Charlotte was, if you see in my previous video. But no, they fumbled with a harem, making it a generic harem at that. So I honestly, like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Of course, with some of the arcs were lackluster, but mostly the action was good. It's just the harem part. I just don't understand it. But like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.